So listen. I feel a little bit crazy telling you guys how God is singing to me through this Mariah Carey song, We Belong Together, but no shame. I'm singing it back to him now, guys. God, we belong together, we belong together, we belong together. I'm on this wilderness experience with God, guys. I told you I came from Nigeria, left the boys, left hubby in Nigeria to come and fight with our family business here. And oh my gosh, your girl is like up, down, up, down. 1 minute I think I could do it. Next minute I'm doubting myself. Like, Nick, who are you to think you're some car dealer? So listen how God showed up for me. It was my Muslim pastor I've been telling you guys, Mufti Menk. He said, look, do not lose hope. Keep going with the same enthusiasm, the same belief in God, the same patience, the same enthusiasm, the same steadfastness. Continue day and night. And that's what I'm doing, guys. Every day I run to that tree, say, God, what do you have to say to me? So this morning I woke up and I just kept saying to myself, Nick, be patient. Nick, be patient. Nick, be patient. And I get to the God tree. Can you believe there was a message there that said, it's all about patience, bro. Be patient. And that was just God having a little fun with me. That I must be patient with myself, be patient with this business. And it's just another testimony to God's involvement in our lives. No matter the challenge you have, God is there with you. I want it like this. God, we belong together. Sing it with me. Who am I going to lean on when times get rough? Who's going to talk to me till the sun comes up? There's nobody, God, that will take your place. We belong together. So all day, I want it like this. You see this? This, like this, like this, like this, like this. With God, intertwined with Him every moment, every second. God, what is your perspective here? Like every day I tell you guys I have church time with Carrie. So I'm running to the tree today, and the message from Carrie said, anything you do it as if God Himself is the one asking you to do it. So I'm running back to this business today, guys, as if God Himself has asked me to do it. Because yesterday, God just amazed me. We were selling a car to a customer, and it was a document I needed to send to the bank. And can you believe we tried. The document refused to go. So I felt so embarrassed that I had to ask the bank rep to help me to send this thing. And can you believe that it wasn't something I needed to send to the bank? It was going to be a problem, guys. And so he just was able to advise me and guide me through, so the thing just amazed me. Like, what happened was that the email account on my phone, I don't know, the passwords got removed just out of the blue. Just freakishly removed themselves. So the emails refused to go. And I was just like blown away. And I kept telling the customer, I said, do you realize how much God loves you to remove the password from my email so that this thing didn't go through? Like, God was just trying to help her get that car yesterday. Because I was about to give up, guys. I went to talk to her, and I was about to give up to say, I'm sorry, I can't help you get a car right now. And it's just like, that moment she showed me some document, and it proved to me that, that she could handle a car. So it's just God. God saying, Nick, this business is just you showing up here to help people get cars so that they could be up and down to do their family hustles. So the lady and her daughter got the car together. And what really inspired me is the conversation with the daughter when she first came. She called her mom and said, Mom, look, the shift that I have for my job is overnight, but you could use the car in the morning so we could share this car together. Honestly, guys, that made me so happy to see a mom and a daughter working so closely together that I said, God, let me try my best to help them. In fact, anybody who comes there, I tell our people, I say, we have to give our best for God, as if God Himself is asking us to help these people to get cars to do their thing. So guys, that's the deep involvement and deep love that God not only has for that lady, for all of us. I'm only just a God nerd here who pays attention to come back and report to you how much He loves us. And that's a message from Carrie to today, that we all can know how much, how deep God's love is for each of us. Okay, so don't play around with your relationship with Him. Every morning I go to my God tree, I go for my run. I say, God, as I'm running, I'm talking to God, listening to Carrie, telling Him everything that's concerned to me. I say, God, what's wrong with your girl? 1 minute, I feel I can do this business. Next minute, I don't. I get under the tree today. He's saying, Nick, you have every reason to be confident because my presence goes with you wherever you go. You guys hear me? Don't let me start shouting on you guys. That's the love that God shows me. I run into the tree, doubting myself, and He tells me, Nick, you have every reason to be confident, man, my boo. My presence will never leave you. You see the love of God? Everything, every thought that we think, every conversation we have, everything, He knows all about it. So don't miss out, guys, on the best life of God. Tell Him today, God, I want to recommit my life to you. And what the Muslim pastor has taught me, not Menk, another one, he said, don't care if you're in the worst sinful relationship, if you're the biggest drug dealer, don't care who you are. Say, don't let that stop you from getting close to God. You hear me? We don't have to be all cleaned up for God, guys. I promise you, God loves us and accepts us exactly where we are. It's just for us to say, God, help me. Help me tackle my weaknesses, like these doubts that keep knocking your girl here down. I keep praying and asking God for the strength and courage to keep going, man. And that was the message of the bankrupt yesterday. I said, what do you advise you have for me? Because he's really been holding my hand. He's saying, Nick, just keep going, keep going. And so this message from Menk today is like, keep going with the same enthusiasm, the same patience, the same confidence in God, baby. Okay, no matter the challenges we have to face, let's keep going with our eyes fixed on Papa God every moment, every second. He's with us. I love the prayer from DMX. It wasn't really a prayer. Here's a statement he made. He said, God is talking to us, but the devil is always talking to us. So when these thoughts of doubt come that knock me down, that's the devil saying, Nick, who are you to think you can run some dealership? That's just the devil trying to knock me off my groove, guys. So we have to know what DMX says, and you have to know the voice of the devil so you could be alert. And I can replace those things with God. What He's telling me, say, Nick, you have every reason to be confident because I am with you. You see there? So we got to be alert to the devil and alert to God, more importantly, and the thoughts that God would have us thinking. Okay, that's why I love my time with Carrie. Carrie gives me the God perspective that we need to tackle our lives, guys. Go to We Roll with God YouTube. I'm not going to stop telling you that. We need these messages from Carrie. I promise you, Carrie speaks directly from God with this godly wisdom for our lives. Okay? Don't miss out. The best life with God. We Roll with God YouTube. It's the Nikki's Daily Motivational List or the Carrie's Playlist. Listen, we need every day, listen, to hear what God has to say to you about your life. We need the wisdom, God perspective, okay? And like Carrie said, most importantly, be obedient to God. Don't listen to this devil over here. Listen to God, okay? Peace.